Hello, my friends. Ellen here. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to episode 72 on Ellen's Homemade Delights. Byron Chandler requested I do a German chocolate cake recipe, so that's what I'm going to make, but we're going to make it a pound cake style. It's going to be moist, delicious, and we're going to put a chocolate frosting on the sides and a coconut pecan filling for the top. OMG, that sounds delicious, don't it? And if you're a fan of German chocolate cake, you're definitely going to love this recipe. All right, you ready? Let's go bake some magic in my kitchen. Alright, in my mixer, I have 2 sticks, which is 1 cup of unsalted butter softened, a half a cup of brown sugar, 1.5 cups of white sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to cream all of this until it's nice and creamy. Alright, our butter, sugars, and vanilla is nice and creamy. Over here in my bowl, I have 4 egg yolks that we're going to add in one at a time. Ellen, hit me forward. Booyah! And our last egg. Blend all those eggs in real good. Okay, my friends, the eggs is nice and blended into the butter mixture. So next, over here in my bowl, I have a half a cup of water and 1 4-ounce square of German sweet chocolate bar, and then I heat up on the stove until the chocolate melts. Or you can melt it in the microwave. And we're going to blend the chocolate in until it's nice and well incorporated. Alright, the chocolate is nice and blended in, and you see how the butter turned into a nice light brown color? Looks great. Alright, so now it's time to add in our dry ingredients and our wet. Over here in my bowl, I have 2 cups of cake flour with 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. Usually I use self-rising flour in all my baking, but I decided to use cake flour for this recipe. And 1 cup of buttermilk at room temperature. And we're going to add the flour alternatingly with the buttermilk. We're going to begin and end with flour. We're going to stop the mixture so that way it won't get all over our counter. And the last of our flour. Beat all this in until it's nice and well combined. On medium-low speed. Okay, my friends, our cake batter is good to go. Pretty light brown color. So next, for our final ingredient, we're going to add in 4 egg whites that I whipped until it reaches stiff soft peaks. And we're going to fold this, not stir, but fold the egg whites into our cake batter. Like so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish folding the egg whites in, and I'll bring you back. Okay, my friends, the egg whites nice and folded in. So now it's time to spoon our cake batter into a greased Bundt pan. I'm using 9 to 10 inch that I greased with cooking spray and flour. It smells good. I can smell the chocolate in there. You can pour it in there if you want. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this in. I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I got all the cake batter into the pan. So all we do is just shake it a little bit and bang it a few times to get rid of some of the air bubbles. Alright, so now it's time to bake our cake. We're going to put it in the preheated 350-degree oven, and we're going to let it bake for about 35 to 45 minutes, or until the toothpick in the center comes out clean. Alright, I'll see y'all back here in a minute. Okay, my friends, I've taken our cake out of the oven and it smells nice in this kitchen. Ain't nothing like the smell of German chocolate cake. So all we do now is let it cool, and then we're going to take it out of the pan and we're going to get started on our coconut pecan frosting. In my pot over medium-high heat, I melted 1 stick of unsalted butter, and we're going to add in 1/3 cup of evaporated milk and 1/2 cup each of brown sugar and white sugar. We're going to give it a good stir, and we're going to let it get warm a little bit. Okay, our evaporated milk mixture is nice and warm. So now we're going to ladle the 3 egg yolks. We're going to temper them. Otherwise, if you pour the eggs right in there, you can scramble eggs. And we're going to whisk the eggs and the milk mixture just a little bit. Alright, we're going to pour it right into the evaporated milk mixture. And we're going to let this thicken for about 10 to 12 minutes. You want to take your time with it. You don't want to let your filling get curled. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Alright, I'll bring you back. Okay, my friends, our filling is good to go. It's nice and thick. Look good on it. Alright, so next for our final ingredients, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I turn my fire off. Gonna stir this in. And our coconut pecans that I toasted, I'm adding 1.5 cups of pecans and 1 1/4 cups of coconut. And we're gonna stir all this in. Ooh, looks good. Looking like coconut pecan filling now. Alright, so now we're gonna let this cool just for a few minutes. Alright, my friends, our cake is nice and cool, and I put it on the cake plate with some foil for easy cleanup. So now it's time to ice our cake. Alright, have my coconut pecan filling that we made earlier. And we're just going to spoon this on top of our German chocolate cake. And spread it on top. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the coconut pecan filling on the cake, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I got my coconut pecan filling on the top. That looks pretty, don't it? Alright, next we're going to add our chocolate frosting. And this is all I had on hand, but you want, you can make it your own. And we're going to frost the sides. Like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish frosting the sides, and I'll bring you back. Ladies and gentlemen, the final product. Look at the nice coconut pecan filling on top, and the chocolate frosting. Now that's what I call a masterpiece. Alright, let's give this a taste. Ooh, look at that. See how moist and tender it looks? Alright, here we go. Chocolate. Now I love the coconut pecan filling in it too. This deserves a second bite. Delicious. Before I end this video, I want to give a shout out to my friend Susan over at Susan's Easy Recipes. She has an awesome YouTube channel, and she makes some delicious food on them. Her last video she made was strawberry and raspberry dessert. It looks so delicious. I'll post a link to her channel down below in the description box, and tell her Ellen sent you. Well, I want to thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share this with your family and friends. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And click on the bell so that way you will see my future upcoming video recipes. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Let's eat.